Hi, it's Rosetta here. Welcome back. I'm working today on my mixed media booklet, art booklet, glue book, whatever you want to call it. I'm going to be using this Helmar decoupage and craft paste to stick my pages down. This is a very old glue that I have. I can't even tell you how old it is. It is non-toxic. I think they use vinegar as the base. But I can't be too sure. It really smells like vinegar, so I'm pretty sure it is. But I'm not sure if it will say what the ingredients are, and no, it doesn't. So it's a Helmar decoupage and craft paste, non-toxic, and basically decoupage and craft paste has been specifically formulated for craft applications and the bonding of decoupage cutouts and the surface of your chosen project, such as surfaces including paper, wood, ceramic, tin, metal, etc. Wow, you can use it on everything. So just using that to paste down the pages and creating a base. Now a lot of these pages that you use can be just pages that you don't like. These are pages that I do like, and really they're going to be gone over when I use some of the texture paste, the smooth texture paste, not really texture paste, but it's my homemade version. I can't think of the name, don't know why. It's not a Mod Podge, it's just a, no it's not, it's a white texture paste, I'm not sure. Doesn't matter, it hasn't come to me, and it will come to me, but that's what I'm going to be using over, just to sort of dull out the pages. You'll see when I get to it. I just use my finger to smudge those lines as well. I don't like to see a lot of the lines, so I use that, and I've used it in the past as well in my past projects. So wonderful to have you here. If you're joining, great to have you, and I hope you enjoy the video and you stay until the end. I'm just going to, as usual, put on some music, and I hope you enjoy, and I'll see you a little bit later in the video. Thanks so much. just drying this page now, the glued page. Drying that glue takes a little while, but it comes really well. Turns out really nicely, and there's not a really like a glassy finish to it. It's a little bit matte, which I don't mind, and I prefer that. So just applying now my homemade gesso. That's what I wanted to say in the beginning. I don't know why I couldn't find out the words, but I use my homemade. I never buy store-bought gesso. I just I don't want to pay for it because I can make my own, and I really love the result I get with it. This one's gone a little bit hard as it does, but I just reconstitute it using my watered down acrylic paint, and it works a treat. So just giving it a really vigorous stir here, and it comes out really smoothly. Just going to apply it with a paintbrush first and then smudge it with my fingers. I like the smudging effect. It comes out like it's blurry, and I do like to blur the background. Don't want it to come out too full on, but I do want to see it in the background. Also lines, I like to blur my lines as well. Just don't like the lines being so stark, and so I blur those as well. So just going to do that using the gesso, and I will link the recipe if you're interested. It's going to be down below, but there's heaps of recipes out there, but this one's a fail-safe one for me, and I love it, and it lasts for ages. So yep, it's my go-to. So going to do that again. Hope you're enjoying, putting on some more music, and hope you're sticking around. Thanks so much. Okay, we're almost done, just putting on the finishing touches, which this is my favorite part. I just love using stamps and labels just to give that finishing touch. I love the effect of those gorgeous vellum butterflies as well. They are my go-to as well. I just print off sheets of butterflies and use them. Birds as well, I do it. I just love using it's really not vellum, it's tracing paper, which is a lot thinner than vellum, and I do prefer tracing paper. It's really inexpensive and it goes through the printer, and I just really love it. So just using the stickers here. I also love using the what I did on the corners, basically using the what's it called, the I used Memento Luxe in the Bahama Blue on the corners, and then I went over with walnut stain with using a stencil of numbers. So I just love that effect. I do that just to give that, I don't know, I love that layered effect. And the last thing I did was I think they call it ghosting, where because when you're using the oxide or even the Memento Luxe, it comes out, it does work on oxide better, so it didn't really work as well on the Memento, but I did use it in the top right hand corner and a little bit on the bottom left as well. So it creates the ghost effect, and I used that script, and you can just see the little white. Not a huge effect, but there is like little white dots, so that's pretty much the ghost effect, but you can use it in a larger scale, and I just used a wet wipe just to take it off. You can also just sponge it, like press down, and because it's like an oxide, it'll bring up the color, and it'll leave the white effect, if you know what I mean. It didn't come up well on this, but if you look up ghosting, or ghost, I'm not exactly what it's, I don't know what it's called, like ghost stenciling or something, it'll come up. So I saw this technique a long time ago, and I just love it. But I do love the layering of the colors, and that beautiful blue with the brown just goes so well. I love these colors. They're my go-to colors as well. Greens with the browns, they're just beautiful. So I love that effect. Just finishing now. These little stickers are so tedious, but they are gorgeous. I think I got them from Temu, these stickers, but they are tedious, but I do love them, and I love using different shapes as well in when I'm using tags and stickers. I don't stick to one shape. I do like using the square, the rectangle, the circles together. I do find it works nice, and I usually group it in threes, 2 or 3s, but mainly 3s. I do group it. So that's just my go-to. I don't know. Yeah. It's just what I do. I do love how this is turning out. So yeah, just putting these the finishing touches on this, and I really love the way this is turning out. I will probably do some using my white acrylic, watered down white acrylic paint. I will probably do some splatters. Don't want the splatters on the butterflies though, so I just want it on the background, so I will probably cover those or dab it off with a wet wipe once I get to that stage. So yeah, just gluing this down. I'm just using the glue that I'm using is, I obviously use the decoupage and craft paste glue to stick it down. This glue I'm using is it's like a Fabri-Tac. It's acetone based, so it's the smelly one, but it really works to stick the images or the stickers or the stamps down. When I do mixed media, I don't like to use the glue stick once I've done some stenciling and things like that, because I find the glue stick does smudge, and so this is my go-to glue, the acetone based one, like a Fabri-Tac. Here I am. I didn't want to get it on the actual butterflies. Now I shouldn't have shook shaken that the acrylic paint with the water, because it created bubbles. So really, if you do shake it, just bang it down a little bit just to get those bubbles off, because it does create bubbles. That doesn't give you the opaque white that I wanted, but that's okay. I think it turned out amazing. Here's a little bit of a close-up for you. I love it. Love the way it turned out. So really hope you liked it too. So I hope you enjoyed that, and I will see you in the next video. Thank you so much for watching. Take care. Bye bye.